Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubing motorcyclistas. We've had a very busy last few days. Started off at the weekend when Craig decided he'd had enough of riding on the road and drove his GS into the side of a van, and then had the cheek to go and take a bloody helicopter to hospital. Anyway, he's making a good recovery. Nothing more than a flesh wound, 6 broken ribs, shattered leg, and he's now in a fixator. If you would like to know more about that little adventure, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and you'll be notified when I drop that video. So what about today? Well, today, a good mate of mine, Chrissy Allen, and I do from time to time do our little bit for the community. And today is one of those days. So we are going to take out some of the old folk from a local nursing home to the National Motorcycle Museum near Coventry. Now these old folk, they can be quite fun sometimes when they're not wetting themselves and needing to be tidied up, obviously. But they do love the nostalgia, you know, harking back to times gone by when life was a bit easier, when they were free, virile, not drugged up and on medication, didn't have a curfew even. So Chrissy and I, we're going to do the decent thing. We're going to take them for a day out. We're going to look after them, make sure they're fed and watered along the way. And you're not going to see us in the van because I'm driving, and that would be irresponsible. However, we will see you at the National Motorcycle Museum shortly. Boom! Man speed racing. It's only a little gas turbine, that, isn't it? Little. I wouldn't like to be sat on it. You wouldn't like to be sat on it? Lord, no. It's a rather powerful machine to stick between your legs, isn't it? That's what she said. Vincent. Oh, just the engines on it. They just look beautiful. It is a spectacular machine, that, isn't it?
Yes, that's good.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah, because we have a time trial. Yes.
Very British though, isn't it? Have you noticed the oil in the drip tray? 1951, 650cc Triumph 6T. It's got the little cutaways on it. That's cool. I like the cutaways there, so you can see what's going on inside. Look, pistons and everything. A Royal Enfield Meteor 700cc, all cutaway too.
Is that where the Queen keeps the chickens?
Royal Enfield.
Royal Enfield, yeah.
Oh dear. Little Velocet 500cc M series. Lovely. The rockers and the valve train at the top. Even a nice little vintage helmet too, look.
Are they the same? Same engine?
Sure. Sure. No, they're different engines, aren't they? Got different heads on them. The SA taxi. Look at that. It's so cool. This is a beauty. An absolute beauty. Look at that. The Crichton Norton. 1949 500cc Norton Model 30 International. Oh yes. There's a bit of number plate. I wonder if that's Scottish. It will run.
No, man. I think they should. It'd be good for them not to.
Yeah, it would be good for them
It's
to.
good
Yeah.
for them to run. I mean, look at the car springs on that. The quality of the paint on it. Considering it's just spring steel.
Nice little trike there with all the polished, all the brass work on it there. All the
I'm
hand formed.
thinking 1898. I think they were done by hand. I don't think it was a stick on.
No, I'm sure you're right.
It's fascinating. I've never seen that before. Look at the heat sink on it.
Yeah.
On the pipe work.
Lovely. Lovely machine.
Bloody hell, Graham, this was your birth year, Graham, look.
Yeah.
can take a little tour here of all the years. 1902, 1903, 1904, and look at the evolution of them over the years. Look at these. They're absolutely amazing machines. Look at that weird little cylinder head. Weird shaped cylinder with a spark plug in one side there. Look at it.
Which one?
It's the one on the right there, the Singer. On the right there at the top of the cylinder head, where it's got two little cooling fins on it for the push rods.
Yeah, I can see the push rod.
Yeah.
That's only got one cylinder head bolt. You know we were talking about
Yeah.
on that squirrel?
Yeah, it had all of them, yeah. It's
12
got
or
one, yeah.
14 head bolts, that's only got one.
It is very cool place.
Can't get over the sides of the back wheel, the flywheel sort of thing, not the flywheel.
Oh, the actual where the belt is.
Sprocket would be, yeah.
Yeah, the belts on them.
Leather belt as well.
Yeah.
Which they still make.
Look at that there. Leather belt. That one there. And this one's actually got the little pedals on it.
It's handy they've got pedals, so when you break down, you can cycle home.
You're thinking of everything. The British engineers from the early 1900s.
Yeah. Stuff they
This
couldn't
one here.
afford when they were
Do you
kids.
reckon that one belongs to a barber?
With the swirly, what do they call the sign?
Is there a name for a barber's swirly sign?
It's called the Barber's swirly sign, I think.
Ah.
A BSS.
Yeah, a BSS, yeah. Yeah.
Nice colours as well.
Although not traditional barber swirl colours,
No.
they're normally white and red.
Yeah. Look at the engine. That's Scott.
Yeah, it's a little water cooled jobby, isn't it?
This one, yeah, twin. But you're right, it could well be a Barber's.
It's a barber's one, that Bondi.
Oh, with the Barber's pole?
Yeah.
Barber's pole.
There you go, barber's pole.
We call it a swirly what?
A swirly sign. And the Vincent's. Oh,
I've never heard of it, Charlie.
so this bike here was restored by my mate, and he sent me a photograph about 2 weeks before he was killed, and he just finished it. And yeah, it
Very
was.
bike?
Yeah, this bike was the last one to race on the Isle of Man TT circuit. And Chris Hayden, who was my mate, he'd just restored it to this condition, and he was riding on his GSXR on the A5 down in Milton Keynes, and he was doing something on the side of the road, kneeling down on the side of the road, and a lorry driver on his phone killed him. Jesus. Drove over him. And something about that bike that nobody else is going to know probably except me is that the in the counterweights on the crank, he's actually drilled out the bottom of the counterweights and put some little tungsten rods in there just to balance the pistons, because they're racing pistons in it. We had this conversation about a week before he died. And it's been donated by, well, it's been lent.
It is that bike?
Yeah, it's been lent to the museum by his sons.
What a story, yeah.
I think my favourite bike's down at the end here on the right hand side. It's my favourite bike in here.
Panther.
Look at the paintwork on it.
Yeah. Pretty cool, that.
It's so cool. I just love the exhaust on it and the tip forward engine. It's just one of the most beautiful bikes I've ever seen, that one. I think it's possibly my favourite bike of all time, that.
1933.
Part of it is down to the colour scheme
Yeah.
and the colour on the tank. It's just
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's a good name for a bike, isn't it? A Panther.
It is. Although this one would have been more suitable.
The James.
The James.
Is it?
It's boring, this one.
Oh no, no, James, the Flying Dull.
The Flying Dull. Hey, this one's the Squibber.
The Reynolds.
The Reynolds.
Special.
It is special.
As in needs.
It's a beautiful bike actually, that Reynolds.
Yeah.
These some names.
That's a fibre then.
Aerials. That was it.
We did accelerate last time.
Yeah.
It's actually come with more people, isn't it? Jim, where does he go through?
You seen that cylinder head on that? So the cylinder's over here.
Yeah.
Right? But all the valve gear and the exhaust valves are all on this
side.
this side of the, there's no other. You see what I'm saying, like it's the head's not like on top of the barrel. It is, but it's on the side as well.
Yeah, but the exhaust hanging off the side, isn't it? And
This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. There was one of the older bikes in the other rooms, the same.
So it'll fall down.
Got the valve gear on the outside, and it's got an upside down valve. Yeah. So the valve stems at the bottom.
Because everything's normally stacked on top.
Yeah.
See, it's easy.
Must have tried all sorts.
Oh yeah. Do you know what?
I remember those.
That looks like a little. Is that a two-stroke?
Yeah.
But that's
It
similar.
looks like an old Suzuki head, that.
And that's similar.
Yeah, it's all offset, isn't it?
Yeah.
The inlet and outlet's offset from the main cylinder.
Yeah. I don't know why the two-strokes you don't even have valves.
Holes instead.
Yeah.
So it's got 4 pads in there for us. Just have a look at the braking
It's
arrangement.
got pads on both sides.
Yeah. It's got pads on both sides of both discs.
That's clever. I don't know whether that'll come out on the video. So 2 separate discs with 4 pads. That is clever engineering, that.
I thought it was just ventilated at first, but it's not. It's got ABS on it as well.
I like that. I do like that. You see that one? Not yet. Still on this one. Telelever. This has got a telelever front suspension like yours, Steve, on your BMW. This one.
Have a puncture. Yeah, drive in between.
Yeah, it's got the drive in between, isn't it?
And a little battery on the side.
They weren't trying to make it light, were they?
No.
Stick an extra wheel on
That
it.
with 2 wheels. I wonder what the purpose of that is. More traction, perhaps.
Or maybe so you can have a puncture. and
Yeah,
still
maybe you
get
could.
home.
Oh, you wouldn't think it's going to corner particularly well.
No.
I like these displays. The displays of the engines up there. That's very nice. A record bike, that one. 1970 record bike. Look at this strange looking Scott here. Scott 3-cylinder, 1000cc, 1938 bike. Look at the size of the bloody bike, the engine on it. No, look at it from the front. It's got the grille there. Looks like it's come off a car. Really strange.
Seat height difference.
Open chain, clutch, horn back to there.
Not going very fast though, is it?
No. So this is out of the Pigeon's bike.
It's a full chat for a pigeon.
Yeah, this is Kerwin's bike. This is.
It's got a bit, that cylinder's flashing for pigeon, in it. Yeah, so you all wanted to press the button, but you waited for me, didn't you? Hey?
Whole row of aerials. You don't see so many of these nowadays. Not even at classics, fairs and things like that. Absolutely lovely machines. Just the aesthetics of them. Fantastic. And we're into the couple of the older ones with the square tanks on them. Like these ones, the ones with the high exhausts on them. They look quite cool, quite different. The one with the fishtail exhaust on it. Oh yes. Press the button, Steve. The one that's on the front of the box there. The one that's lit up. You absolute mong. Keep it pressed.
Keep it pressed. Oh, so it goes as long as...
This is definitely my care in the community day, isn't it, this?
I was never any good with buttons.
You weren't very good in the panto at all.
Those valves goes in. Inlet, oh no, it's exhaust, isn't it? Exhaust. Induction. Compression. Ignition.
Power.
Exhaust. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow.
Is that how it is, yeah?
That's how real technical people used to know it. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow.
Okay, well there you are. You heard it here, YouTubers. If you want more top tips, please like, subscribe and share.
You put a chemical and water in it, and that generates gas, and then the gas goes down rubber pipes, and you light it with a match, and that's your light.
Non-electric then?
Yeah, so the gas lights, not the electric lights. It's a very neat machine.
Every day is a school day, Mr.
It
Woolacott.
certainly is. It's an education being around you guys. And a big hall.
We'll get onto these first ones.
Beautiful, aren't
They're lovely.
They're beautiful.
I call them pints.
But you're a bit fucked if you ride them on the road with a bit of dirt on them, it shows up, doesn't it? Well, it's any so, they're here. Yeah.
they? This one here, this M23, the high level exhausts on it, and that beautiful curve on the front there. It's just a work of art. It's when people actually cared what things look like.
Yeah.
And even that one there with the two exhausts on it, the V-twin. Two exhausts on the side, one low, one high. It's just so cool. So this one is for April Watson's dad, because he claims to have a Matchless, but does it look like this? Or this? Those are proper Matchless bikes. Look at them. Oh yes. 1000cc V-twin. Made slightly more modern.
Notice they sold off all the registrations.
Yeah. 1931 600cc Silverhawk. Nice.
Silverhawk.
500 and 1000 V-twin.
Did you see the
Oh yes.
Matchless V2000?
Yeah.
Exhaust on that.
It was there to compete with the Bruff Superior in Montgomery.
Oh,
And it's even got the, it's a V-twin, but it's got the alloy headers, so that it's got two exhausts on both sides, even though it's not a four cylinder.
I look at that engine and I think, how beautiful little bit of engineering there. Just, you know what I mean? Just look beautiful.
It's not all chrome. A lot of it's nickel polished and
Yeah,
brass polished.
that's
and
Nick,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
You think all that work just for that little tiny thing there, but it's,
beautiful, that, isn't it?
yeah,
And it's got somewhere to keep your sandwiches.
yeah.
Yeah, you penis.
If you build something like that, I think it's timeless, isn't it?
Norville Commando PR 750cc 1972, known as the Yellow Peril.
Where your ass is, and let's have a tire.
Have you seen the little gap between the seat and the tank? That's where you dangle your plums.
Yeah.
And then when you break out, it probably chops them off.
That's how you hang on. Yeah, it's got the supercharger at the back there.
Look at these. 1929.
There's one for you over there, Chris, look. You can go and park up and strap in there.
Strap in there, mate, yeah.
God, they've even notched out the tank on it for the handlebars, look. That's nuts. I don't know why anybody would do a sidecar race. No. It's just so stupid and dangerous, isn't it? It's an off-roader, isn't it?
Trials, yeah.
Yeah, it's got
500 trials.
much bigger front wheel on it. Look at the drop handlebars on those. They're ugly, aren't they? But the bike looks tremendous, though. Look at that big fishtail exhaust on the back end of it.
You've got to get this finned exhaust manifold.
Oh, yes. Look at that. Good spot, Mr. Holland, again. The finned exhaust off the front of that.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That is a work of art, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous.
See this brake? Is it the brake?
Unreal, I think
Yeah.
it was what they did.
Yeah.
T-Smay one as well.
Really like
Using the track thing.
Supreme in that light sky blue.
Right.
That is very unusual.
You should do a lot of that, if you did connect some of your engines and make your own frames.
Look at that MLG. That's beautiful. Look at that.
Here's that one.
Heavy chain drive on it. Unusual support for the engine underneath.
More of a modern.
Unusual front spring system, front suspension.
Like a modern. That one's still
Yellow baby old dog clutch there. So look at this unusual thing, a wooden motorbike. How cool is that? A wooden motorbike. Brilliant. I love that.